I want to show a pretty cool tool I've got. This is a Stanley No. 80 cabinet scraper. You ever come across one of these at a yard sale or something? It's worth picking up, I think. What it is, you may have familiarity with a scraper. This is a brand new one. I haven't even sharpened it or anything, but the principle of this is that you got to put a little bend to it. There's a whole sharpening routine you go through where you flatten this, you raise a burr on it, and I actually have to review. It's been a long time since I've done it. I've been messing with metal lately rather than wood. But once you get the edge on it, you put a bow in it as you're pushing it. This is an old one that I made out of a hunk of saw blade a long time ago. I think it's actually got an edge on it. And if you've got a good edge, it'll actually make little curls like almost like a miniature plane. And if you get good with it, you can scrape rather than sand. Yeah. So, the reason I've drug these out now is I'm repurposing this wood that some old scrap wood. Actually been out in the weather, you can see. And this actually had some wax put on it, and I'm going to paint it. So if I try to sand it, I'm just going to gum up my sandpaper. So I figured I'd scrape it. And that's working pretty well to get rid of this stuff. But that if you do a lot of it, this gets old. Gets to where it's really hands get cramped up, particularly those of us who are getting older. So what the Stanley No. 80 does, this little thumb screw down here, this puts that bow into the scraper. So assuming you've got a good edge, you just want just a little teeny bit of it above the plane of the sole. If you're looking at it. In fact, I think the proper way, I'd have to go back and look, I think the proper way to set it up is to where there is nothing, it's flush when you don't have any bow to it, and then you put the bow to it, and that makes the tiniest bit protrude out of the bottom. And so rather than doing this, you have these nice handles, and it does the same thing. Obviously could use a better edge. This was doing better. But pretty neat old tool. And that's what it does.